to say New York.
Ooh, observant. Tell me, now that I've broken the mind control, what's going on?
Mind control? Somebody needs a thumping, because I don't like being out of control.
And yet, when you're in control, you dress up like a scorpion and act crazy. Go figure.
Here's another awesome superhero game that, although is primarily aimed at younger players, is extremely light-hearted and fun. Spider-Man Friend or Foe sees Spider-Man warped aboard Nick Fury's ship and tasked with recovering pieces of a meteorite which broke off and was then scattered in key locations around the world. With an army of evil holographic phantoms suddenly appearing, causing chaos, and rumours that Venom has returned to Earth, this now means that Spider-Man must suit up once again and use his amazing abilities to neutralise the threat and save planet Earth.
A while back, a meteor storm passed through our corner of the galaxy.
Trajectory Alpha 7-3.
Now most of those space rocks went racing right on by Earth. But one crashed down.
Tracking impact locale.
Right in the middle of Manhattan.
Impact location 40 degrees 47 minutes.
As you can see, this game is a 2D linear side-scrolling beat-em-up platform game where Spidey works his way through 4 sections of an area. He then meets up with several heroes along the way who will agree to join him on his quest, and when encountering certain boss characters, once they're defeated they will join him too.
Nick, Goblin says he wants to help.
Better than getting locked up.
If he can behave himself, he's welcome.
Once back at Nick Fury's ship, Spider-Man can then select a villain or hero, upgrade any characters, buy power-ups and special web abilities and moves, and also Nick's ship acts as the main hub and entrance to each level. My first impressions are that this game looks and feels like a Saturday morning Spider-Man cartoon. The characters are all full of wisecracks, quips, and the game doesn't take itself too seriously. Spider-Man and his partner will bash their way through a variety of cool locations such as Japan, Nepal, Egypt, Tangaroa Island, and even Transylvania. There are power-ups and items everywhere, and picking them up will make Spidey's journey through this game even easier. There are tech tokens which have a couple of uses that you really need to collect. Firstly, the more that you have, the more times you can respawn if you lose all your energy. However, this will slowly deplete the amount that you have until you have none left. Also, they are used to upgrade Spider-Man and his new teammates, making them a true force to be reckoned with. It's also well worth building up Spider-Man's combo meter, because once it gets to level 4, not only will the web to wander be stronger, but he will earn even more tokens. This can be achieved by performing lots of different attacks on the enemies and will fill up far quicker that way. Plus you're going to want to explore everywhere, as there are many secret rooms and hidden areas to find, which will give you a lot more goodies and tokens. Some of the power-ups you can collect on the game are extremely helpful. There's invincibility, mega damage, health regeneration, and my personal favourite, a cool double team move which obliterates everything on screen, and with there being so many characters to team up with, each move differs from the last one. Spider-Man Friend or Foe is also incredibly easy, and I'm just not sure you can even get a game over in this game. I mean, this again is for the younger market, but I think adults and Marvel fans will really enjoy this game also. It's surprisingly forgiving and not only rewards you constantly, but throws out tons of hints and tips as to what to do next. You will be able to beat this one very quickly, and while some might argue that there is a lack of challenge here and that it repeats itself, the action is at least entertaining. I mean, I do agree that sometimes things can get very repetitive, with Phantoms just showing up, Spider-Man and co working their way through each level, the Phantoms just getting larger and larger until you defeat them, and you just rinse and repeat, and once you do a few levels you kind of know the lay of the land. However, that being said, I had lots of fun beating the baddies, which kind of helped break down the repetitiveness a lot. I mean, there are just so many ways that you can take down the enemies, and the animations and movesets are smooth and impressive. The levels themselves look really good and again are very cartoony, and like many platform games on the PlayStation 2, particularly 2D ones, you go down a path which you can't really deviate from unless you're able to find a hidden room. The controls are really flawless, and I've said this before that I'm not a joystick guy, but I was surprised at how easy it was to use Spider-Man and his amazing cast who joined him. You'll be teaming up with series mainstays such as the Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Venom, Rhino, Scorpion, and also heroes such as Black Cat and Blade. You can then build the ultimate team or upgrade them all and switch between levels to add in some variety. The music and sound is also of a very high quality, and I was grinning from ear to ear at some of the humour the game has, such as Nick's computer talking back and falling in love with Spider-Man. Plus the boss fights are really well done here. I didn't even mind that they were way easier than they should have been. Each one is different and varied, and I had a great time taking them down and watching the cutscenes of them agreeing to join Spider-Man on his quest. I should also mention that Spider-Man Friend or Foe is 2-player compatible, so you can team up with a friend and work together. It certainly makes a change from today's 2-player games in which you don't have to be in the same room as each other to play. With this game there's none of that or wearing fancy headsets. It's 2 people on a couch playing the game, and all in all it's a fun time and a great 2-player co-op experience, as again it doesn't demand too much and both players can just pick up and play the game and not worry about impossible level structure, demands or bosses. If there is anything I feel this game is lacking, it's that once you finish the game, that's it. I mean, you can go back into the levels and try and uncover any secrets you may have missed from before, but from what I can tell there's no hidden levels, and I think that would have been a great inclusion. But the fact that I brought that up in this review just made me realise how good the game was and that I wanted more levels. So you could say that the game for me did its job at providing a satisfactory, enjoyable gaming experience and leaving me hungry for some extra content. In conclusion, Spider-Man Friend or Foe is a simple beat-em-up title and, although it's repetitive at times, is a lot of fun, but you know what, it works as a game. I mean, I do like playing challenging PlayStation 2 titles, and it was refreshing to play one that was just about enjoying the game and the experience, and again felt like watching a typical Spider-Man cartoon. It might not be for everyone or beat-em-up veterans who want tons of challenge, but I will still say that this is a stellar title and is well worth playing today. Plus it's extremely cheap. My copy cost me around £3 and it's a great addition to anyone's PlayStation 2 or indeed Marvel collection. Okay, I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.